Good morning, good morning, good morning, you guys.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Y'all, it's a cold one today.
It is.
Poor Gary's a popsicle.
I'm already cold. Yesterday I was a popsicle. Like no tomorrow. I got to a point where I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
My hands, the second my hands get gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
And I have no dexterity in my fingers at that point, and I can't tell what I'm touching or holding or feeling or anything else like that. And that's not always a good thing when you're standing up on the roof.
It's not a good time.
It's not a good time at all.
No, it's not. Yeah, yesterday we were hard at work out here, guys. We had pre-recorded the night before the Real Talk that was out yesterday, yada yada. I'm going to be blunt, man. Yesterday was a hard day. Yesterday was a very hard day, very frustrating day. Gary wanted to throw every piece of board off of the roof and start over. And that's essentially what he ended up doing at one point.
Yep.
So there was a point where I was like, all right, Gary, you're in a bad mood. You ain't figuring it out. I'll come back later when you got it all figured out, because he was very aggravated. And by the time that I came back, though, I was pleasantly surprised because he had it figured out. And It's all, I guess, situated for us to work from today.
Yes. As much as I'm hoping that everything's all good. My frustration was mainly the rim boards, trying to attach those to the house in the correct orientation to where everything pans out.
Yeah.
So if I don't do that in the correct way, we're going to have this weird thing at the valley, and I don't want that weird looking thing on the valley. And it's, I could fix it with the joists that I do hang and attach to that thing. But I want those joists to go in easily and not be sitting here throwing my head against the wall and trying to be like, what the heck? I got to adjust every single one. This joist over here isn't going to match that joist over there, and vice versa. And I was getting very aggravated, but I've got it all figured out.
We're going to try again today.
As far as I can tell, everything's measuring out to be the exact same. Everything's going the way that it should have. So it should pan out.
Yeah, I could see how frustrated you were yesterday, babe. Your temperature was just rising like the heat. It was just rassum frassum gur gur gur, man. Yosemite Sam was blazing. He was going. And I felt so bad because literally I could do nothing to help him. I'm not the one with the math, obviously. I've never been good with math or geometry, and when Gary tries explaining certain stuff to me, it makes me, my brain doesn't understand it, and so it makes my brain angry. It makes my brain hurt, and therefore I get angry, like a dog or something. I don't know. So, it just wasn't a good combination, but I'm happy that you were able to get it figured out. And I'm sorry that I was of no assistance, because I am the visual learner, not he's sitting there trying to explain it to me, and he's drawing diagrams and stuff, and I'm just a potato. It is what it is.
Geometry is very frustrating.
Yeah.
Even for me, somebody that loves math and enjoys doing math and everything else.
Yeah.
When it gets down to geometry, that's where I sort of throw my hands up and be like, yep, it's just not my forte. It's never been my forte. In school, I aced all the algebra, all the, calculus, all that kind of stuff. Geometry, yeah, I didn't do so hot in geometry. And when I finally started clicking, it was the last bit of the semester of the second semester and everything. I was like, oh, I'm starting to understand it a little bit. And that was it. And I was like, yeah, I'm not put that in my back burner. I'm not doing geometry. Here I am having to deal with geometry. And
listen,
it's not.
You have got us this far, and everything has worked out. Our journey out here, for the most part, Gary and I are a wonderful team. We work together amazingly well. But we're normal people, and we do have those days where sometimes it's just not working out, and we just got to go and use our time more productively away from each other because
it was very frustrating.
It was
yesterday.
Frustrating. It was so frustrating.
It was the headache that I was talking about in the exact aspect.
It was the moment I was dreading too.
Dude,
because I already knew. I already knew what we were in for. Gary, you have an amazing way about you where you can figure anything out. All of these trades all of these things that we've done to get our house this far is a specific trade in a specific field that people spend a lot of time getting educated on. And then they spend a lot of time being like a sidekick for a journeyman or whatever, an apprentice, that's the right word. And then they learn about it that way. And then they get into it. And then they're finally trusted to do it like for real.
Correct.
You know, where you're jumping into it for real right away with just limited knowledge and experience, you know, like quick study type stuff.
Yep.
And with that, I'm super duper impressed with what you've been able to do. However, when you do get those days where it's just not clicking, I know how Gary is. And when it's not clicking and because you are the kind of guy that can pick up and do anything really quick. And when it doesn't click right away, you get so frustrated.
I do. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that one. I'm not even gonna try to hide away from that one. I do. I get very frustratedly pissed off.
Yeah.
To where no one wants to be around me. I mean, I don't even want to be around me when I'm that way because, yeah, I'll get so heated and so irritated with myself.
Listen, we've been married for 14 years, and I know when to just like be like, all right, I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with this because that's how it goes. And I'm not throwing everything on you either. Like I get that way with certain stuff too, where I get in my mood and then you and the kids are like, I'm leaving mom alone. Mom's in her mood. Mm-hmm. So it's just human nature, and we are humans, and this is our first time ever doing anything like this. And I know that with the magic of editing,
it looks so easy.
It does. And that's because people don't want to watch, like, you know, you standing on top of the roof cursing and throwing boards around. Like, that's not, I mean, maybe they want to watch it, but that's not what we're going to put out there because, again, we have kids and, you know what I mean? Like, we got to be respectful of, like, others and their feelings of how the world views their parents and stuff too. You know what I mean? Like, it's tricky. It's tricky being in this atmosphere of doing your life, but sharing your life. Yeah. But loving every minute of it. It's tricky. Fine lines to walk. But
I love it when it's done.
Yes. When it's all done, we're all happy and cheering and like, woohoo. And we got that like amazing endorphins and the feeling.
In the midst of it sometimes. I mean, I'm surprised I don't have like bald patches in my beard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, from pulling it out so much and chewing on it. Gary will do this thing where he'll like take his beard when it gets super long, and that's when I'm like, yeah, it's time for a haircut. He'll take his beard and he'll like flip it upside down and then like chew on it. It's nasty, bro. I'm like, stop it. But
I don't even know I'm doing it, you know? That's just, I'm in my mode of thinking and it's just like,
beard hair.
I don't know. But it's been a journey to get us to this point, and I'm hoping today will be a lot better than yesterday.
Yeah. So at the end of the day yesterday, when I came back and was ready to regroup with Gary and be like, how can I offer my assistance? Because again, that's like, I feel helpless sometimes because sometimes that's all I'm here for is to record and offer assistance. Gary will ask me a question like, you know what I mean? And I have nothing to say. So I just say, because I don't know what he means. But if I tell him no, then he's going to try to explain it to me again. And I'm still not going to get it because I'm dumb. And
dumb.
I am. Well, my brain doesn't work linearly. It's like bing, 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 bing. It's just how my brain is. It doesn't. And so it's frustrating. That's frustrating to me sometimes because I wish my brain wouldn't be all over the place all of the time. But it is what it is. And when I came back and I got to see where Gary had gotten, man, I'm very happy because I know how much work it was to get him to that point, again, because of the mathin' and not mathin', et cetera. But we got the boards up and onto the building for us to now connect the joists to for the valley cuts and make those valley cut joists and connect those valley cut joists up onto the roof. So that's our objective today. We were hoping that we would be laying some zip board today, but life does not always give you what you hope for, and you got to push forward and make the best of it despite the obstacles. So correct. That's what we're doing, and that's where we're at. We've only got a few days left for Christmas, and I know that we're really pushing it to close this thing in before then, so that way we can like chill for Christmas and then do little things that need to be done till the end of the year. I don't know.
I'm really hoping that we can get these rafters in if I put foot to booty today. and I don't get hung up on anything crazy.
Yeah.
But this is also going to be the time where I'm getting 2 different angles going. But the second I find out that angle.
Guys, it's the holiday time though. I'm in very happy spirits still. I'm very excited. Me and Gary definitely got to spend some time away from this project. And when we're not so utterly exhausted where we just want to melt into the couch, because we still have presents to wrap that we haven't wrapped. I still have to go to the store, and I got to start getting things together for the Christmas holiday. Mm-hmm. I'm baking a ham, so hopefully it doesn't go the way of the Thanksgiving turkey. You know,
it shouldn't.
It shouldn't. I mean, I'm pretty much just heating it up. So, I mean, what could go wrong? Don't ask those questions. You don't want to know the answers. But I'm making a ham and some dip and stuff, and some pies and everything. So I think essentially, if we're really hoofing it, you're only going to get me today and tomorrow. Like tomorrow at the very, 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 very latest, because I do have to still go to the store and get other things. Yep. So, but yeah, we're going to see how far we can get today. Hopefully it won't be as frustrating. We post this mostly just to encourage you guys if y'all are taking a similar journey, because we've gotten it said to us so many times, like how you guys work so well together, which we do. That's not a lie. And how, you know, that they could never do this with their partner because they'd be frustrated with each other. You will be, yes, that's true. We get frustrated with each other too. But it's just how you deal with it and work on with it. Like, it's not a personal thing. I don't take it when Gary's upset with something like that. I don't take it personally. And I don't think you take when I'm upset with stuff personally, really.
No.
You know, it's just whatever it is at the time. And then we move past it. And we get a fresh pair of eyes and we keep on going. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So starting with making those Hip Valley rafters.
Yeah. We got to get all those rafters made and put up there and attach everything. And then we can throw a zip board up there.
Woohoo.
So
it sounds
today's going to be a very frustrating day again, I feel like. But hopefully not as bad as yesterday. But then again, I have no idea. Like I said, it's going to be a very interesting day today. Well, but I'm hoping that everything goes smoothly. That's all I can say.
Thoughts and prayers, friends. Send your thoughts and prayers. We're going to run so Gary can get to work on this and I can be his trusty sidekick to the best of my ability. So until the next one, friends, we love y'all and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.